The Dog and the Duck, a new story. Max was a big, scruffy sheepdog who lived to work. He spent his days herding sheep on a windy hillside, taking his job very seriously. He never played, never relaxed, and never made friends. To Max, life was only about rules and responsibilities. One spring morning, a tiny lost duckling wandered onto the farm. He had bright yellow feathers, a loud chirp, and absolutely no sense of personal space. The farmer named him Barnaby. While the other farm animals ignored the noisy little bird, Barnaby decided that Max was the most interesting creature he had ever seen. Everywhere Max went, Barnaby waddled closely behind. When Max sat down to guard the gate, Barnaby would plop down right on top of the dog's massive paws. Max tried everything to scare the duckling away. He gave stern looks, let out low grunts, and walked away to the furthest corners of the field. Barnaby simply flapped his tiny wings, chirped happily, and hurried to catch up. One stormy afternoon, a sudden clap of thunder frightened the sheep, causing them to scatter in a panic. Max sprang into action, running through the mud to gather the flock. But the wind was howling, the rain was blinding, and the sheep were too terrified to listen. Max felt overwhelmed and exhausted, losing his usual grip on the herd. Suddenly, a loud, sharp quack pierced through the storm. Barnaby had hopped onto a high wooden fence post. He was flapping his wings furiously and quacking at the top of his lungs. The sharp, unexpected sound caught the sheep's attention, making them freeze in place. Max seized the moment, quickly guiding the calmed flock safely back into the dry barn. Safe inside, Max sank onto the hay, completely worn out. Barnaby hopped down from the fence, waddled into the barn, and tucked himself right under Max's wet chin to stay warm. For the first time in his life, Max didn't move away. He let out a long sigh and gently rested his chin on the little duck. Max realized that he didn't have to carry every burden alone, and Barnaby had finally found the big, protective family he was looking for. Would you like to adjust this story by making it longer, adding more characters, or changing the setting to somewhere else?